Transcendence all on my own. All my friends went home, but I don't want to waste the song in. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe, OMI, Definity, Devi, daCat, Shiro, DMC, everything update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, smashing that super thanks button down below, super chats as well. A little not light in here today. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We have a bit to go over. So let's do a yeah, it's a lot. It's a crazy day. Crazy day. I started off with, so I had the CEO of Sweat on today, 500 something thousand followers over on X, and I wasn't able to post it. Long story short, I just wasn't able to advertise it. Long story short, it's a crazy morning. But I have a little bit of news. I have a 11 a.m. Okay, it's 6 p.m. Okay, I'm trying to get something done with Volt. Volt Inu, Volt Hoshi. They have like 100 something thousand followers over on X. I've been trying with them. Volt, the person that had the keys, like that was the main dev, legit handed it over, like walked away from the project like a few months ago. And now I'm just like, bro, now I have to like start all over, and like I'm really trying here. I want to get them on VeVe. I want to bring them into the daCat community, and slow but steady. I think one day I might be able to. Anyway, had a meeting with Coin just now, and we'll be doing, I don't know why, but my Microsoft Word does not want to let me send emails right now, and I don't know why, so I'll have to figure that out later. In short, today was a good day. What did I title this thing? VeVe grosses 30K in seconds. Yes. So if you don't know what VeVe is, what's a VeVe? Largest digital collectibles platform in the world, has sold over 10 million NFTs, has a gross like 1.4 billion in secondary sales, since its inception. So, a lot of volume on there, a lot of people on there. Has had an issue the last couple of years, bear market, right? Not VeVe's fault, just the overall macro, and of selling things out. And even if it did sell out, it would kind of sell out really not in seconds. Back in the day, it'd be like, oh, 2 seconds, done. And essentially that's what happened today. Basically, anyone who wants something, they can buy it once. And then after 7 minutes, they can buy it again until the supply runs out. Now, most times, supply doesn't run out. Most times, VeVe sells 10, 20, 50%, however much. Sometimes they sell a bit more. For Marvel Comics now, after 30 days, they go in and they say, all right, we're going to burn the rest. That's cool. I think that's great. But for something like this, Silver Surfer #1, amazing comic that had a $5,000 bounty on the mint number 1968. I knew this was going to sell out. I did not know how quickly. I figured that once the mint number 1968 was sold, you could go on and say, okay, the commons are going, maybe it doesn't sell out after that. Maybe the commons go for like $5. I figured I could scoop pretty cheap because it's $15 a comic. So like normally a comic going from $7 to $5 is actually pretty good. But $15 to $5, like, okay, yeah, I could see how getting something 66% off, secondary would be good, but that didn't happen. I don't know what it is right now. Maybe it did. I think for the uncommon, it's probably close. But as soon as 1107 hit, boom, sold out. As soon as everyone was able to buy again, boom, sold out. So I thought that was really cool. And the uncommon is, man, the uncommon is close at, not even, it's over $10. The common is above retail at $16. The rare is exactly at retail at $15. Ultra rare is at $40. Secret rare is at $438. This is rare that even when something sells out, normally the common, uncommon are usually below retail. The rare might be about or below. Ultra rare is obviously always above. Secret rare, same thing. But this is the first time where we have 4 out of 5, like first time in like probably a good couple of years where a comic comes out and everything except for the uncommon is above retail, at retail or above. So it's like, okay, that's really cool. Yeah, 2,000 comics on this, not a lot. And I was not able to scoop anything on secondary because it's you know, it just didn't go that cheap. Everyone that has, and I only have one. I would have loved to get a couple. That didn't happen. Anyway, just thought, and that $5,000 bounty was gotten. It was redeemed. I don't know by who. Obviously, Comics and Crypto is the one that paid it. I don't. Oh, it's called Luke Thompson. Luke THOMSONN on Instagram for making the deal happen. So good for them. They got it. Good for Comics and Crypto for going and getting that bread. Now let's anyway. Now let's speaking of getting that bread, let's go over what do we have here today. Let's just go over the overall macro because it did not have a good day. Bitcoin down 1%. It's actually not bad. It's at 118.7, which is actually really not bad because it was down to 117.5. I think it was down to 116 yesterday. 118.7 though, so that's actually higher than I expected it. Ethereum down 3% on the day, but it was down to like 3,300 yesterday, or I'm sorry, not yesterday, like a week ago. And like it was down to 35.40 today. So being at 36.25. All right, at least it's not at that low. XRP is down 10.5%. You know that you can't have that crazier rise, not come back a little bit. So XRP kind of went down. BNB down 1.4. Again, they had a pretty meteoric rise yesterday. It's still at 775. Solana's down 7.5% on the day. Dogecoin down 11%. Cardano down 10%. So a lot of the big heavy hitters like really feeling it today. Stellar down 10%. Hedera down 11%. Shiba Inu down 10%. Polkadot down 10%. Pepe down 10%. A lot of meme coins getting hecked as well. Aptos down 12. So yeah, just not a great day for the market. Pudgy Pengu is actually up. The Pengu was actually up 1.4%. But yeah, a lot of stuff really not doing that great. Do we have a bounce from here? I'm sure. But again, just when we go over today's stuff, I don't know what it is. I've been very busy all day, but let's do daCat first. Let's take a look at the kitty and see where it's at. Down about 4% on the day, and we are at $500 in volume. Not a lot. People really hold. Still at a $2 million market cap though, so I'll take it. Not a lot of volume, so it really just went down mostly because of ETH. And then you have again the announcement I kind of leaked yesterday. There was really no point in me announcing it yesterday. daCat will be at New York Comic Con in 2026. So that's next year. We might do San Diego next year. It depends on how big we can get the comic. San Diego Comic Con is happening right now. Right now. Oh God, I'm so jealous. I should go. Like, so my back is slowly, and I don't want to jinx it. So let me knock on wood. Slowly actually starting to feel better. Where it's like I could probably go to the gym. And again, I'm not right now just because I did this last time in April, went to the gym for like a month, felt great. And then I was essentially paralyzed for like the last 2 months. So I'm not going to do that right away. Chiropractic appointment tomorrow. Going to stretch me out. Hopefully that helps even more. We'll see. Good timing though, as we got a lot of stuff going on. I am going to get a tattoo next month. Really positive. Hang on one second. Oh, okay. There we go. Never mind. I don't want to jump the gun. Ducks in a row. Currently on the table. All right. Very good. Anyway, so that's daCat. I might get a daCat tattoo next month. If you're going to represent your, and obviously people have VeVe tattoos. I don't know if anyone has an OMI tattoo yet, but it's my IP. It's my baby. So it makes sense for me to get one. I really would kind of to celebrate the $2 million market cap, and who knows where we're at next month, right? It'll be about a month from now. I'll be in Orlando. My friend Stacy, she's been on the podcast, Nastasia Bendler. Beautiful girl. Been my tattoo artist for years. She did my Donkey Kong. She did a bunch of my stuff on my arm, and she has an OnlyFans. So go to that podcast and click the link to the OnlyFans and go subscribe and support my one of my favorite artists, tattoo artists, but I guess OnlyFans artist as well. Anyway, so she'll be doing that. Probably be daCat. If anyone wants to go in and say like, you know what, you should get this tattoo, and I'll totally do it. If somebody says like, hey, for $2,000, you should actually get this tattoo. Sure, we'll talk. And again, should rally now. Alt season. Saying alt season is far away. Yeah, I think so too. Need more people to make money from Bitcoin to rotate. But the thing is about rotating from Bitcoin to ETH, like there's no normal people in. It's mostly institutions. It's mostly these ETFs, and you have your whales. But the Bitcoin maxis are not going to rotate into altcoins. It's too risky for them. So let me talking about this now. Looking at ETH break-in, a buddy of mine says in a week or two. Let's break 37.50 on the weekly. Agreed. I think you definitely do want to do that. When it does, it should fly. When does that happen? I have no idea. We have no idea. Who's this? daCat. Oh, totally ready for daCat. Get that bread. Love daCat. Okay. So that was daCat that we went over. Let's do the Shiro. Raise my glass and it's all my friends went home. But I don't want to waste this. All right, where the heck is it? Shiro. We have a couple of things that we need to talk about for Shiro. So down 7% on the day. Why? There did happen to be a big, you could see where it happened, a big sell by a big whale. The whale wasn't in like the Shiro whale group. So it was an outside person. They weren't necessarily part of the community. Maybe they were, maybe they watch the streams or maybe they do whatever. But the person that sold wasn't really part of the community anyway, which again is fine. People can sell whenever they want. But this happened in a couple of communities. It's happened for Definity. There's this one guy that sold. He had like a $600,000 portfolio in this like string of wallets. 1% of his net worth was in Definity, and this is how I found out. Like he sold $6,000 worth of Definity, like just crushed the chart today, and then other wallets had like $600,000 worth. Dude just got liquidated somewhere. Had to sell everything. Was wild. Unless he just got hacked. Anyway, Shiro. Oh, the volume is not good for Shiro. That was 444,000 in volume, where normally it's at least double that, sometimes 3 times that. I wonder if they got. No, it's same amount of volume on CoinGecko as well. I was wondering if there's a discrepancy in between there, but yeah, low volume. And again, you had a number, so that's really why it went down to 7% today. Which again, as the rest of crypto was just getting wrecked today, it makes sense that certain things are down, like daCat, like Shiro. Still a $6 million fully diluted market cap. Again, a little bit less than $500,000 in volume, which you do definitely want to see more. Volume is actually down 36% it was yesterday. I have a couple of things I want to go over for Shiro, because I can shoot. Okay. All the NFTs. What's coming for Shiro? Solana bridge and launch, including marketing rollout with new KOL supporters and buybacks for momentum. Very good. New partnerships with Solana with marketing, including listing on a new DeFi platform with the addition of Solana. Person-to-person exchange listing with Messier. Relisting of Bitmart with marketing rollout, which will be great. You have the bridge sell option to add cross-chain for other projects. Revenue will support Shiro, add, buy, and burns. Soon after, return of staking with the rejuvenized staking platform with some surprises. Exclusive branding and merch. ETH Miami. You have a comic book rollout and rollout on VeVe with Shiro in multiple comics. Shiro's right now in Nike the Pig, DigiJoints, his own comic. He's going to be in like daCat #5. We might get him into other daCat comics. Not 100% sure yet. We'll get him into a few. Which ones? We'll see. I'll let y'all know. That should be out hopefully late September. On-chain direct by Shiro with Google and Apple Pay for easy onboard. Then you have the build out of the Shiro app to make it a hub not only for Shiro, but for other projects with the ideation of creating further revenue for opportunities for buy, burn, and project sustainability, including staking additions for other projects, NFTs, and gaming. Further build out of AI on socials, including return of official social channels for Shiro on IG, TikTok, YouTube, etc. Return of the gold check mark. This is a hopeful, but we just received. Can I go over that? Okay. Hopefully X will now approve. There's more, but we do have a lot in the works, and Hero's going to need all hands on deck. I got permission from him to be able to go in and talk about this, so I think that is nice. The house, no. We love Shiro. We love my man Grumpy. Okay, anyway, let's get to this real quick. Turtle saying first. Turtle saying, but Randy is the true. Stop it. Bill Gardner says second. Yeah, you're second, Bill Gardner. You missed it. Right, Babcock, that makes me turd. Yeah, Silver Surfer did pretty good things today. It did some pretty good things. VeVe Zombie says, yo, what up, Zombie? And that person that won the bounty, I went over before. I think I mentioned that. Zombie, you got 3 commons. How did you do 4? So again, I wasn't, the only reason I got 1 is because of auto pay. I very, very busy morning. Just busy day. What's up, Connor? Almost says, good evening. Okay, all right, we're good. So that was Shiro. Let's get Definity out of the way, because Definity did not have a good day. Because they, like I mentioned, they had that one person just absolute unload 6K. And there was others too. Let me see where the others were. Ooh. All right, let's go in the last day. Random sales of 5, 2, 300 is nothing. We have those just come back in spades as well. But yeah, it's actually $6,800. Happened about 6 hours ago, and then after that it was just, you had somebody sell for like 1,000, somebody's up, another sell for 1,000, but it was never, it wasn't a ton. It was really just that $6,800 sell that had kind of, and again, same as Shiro, and maybe they had both. Maybe they had Definity and Shiro. Maybe they got drained, but 29,000 in volume. So I'll take that. $5.1 million market cap, 5.7 fully diluted. But I got like $100 worth today. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. People feeling about Definity today. It's about 2/3 positive, 1/3 negative. Most of this was definitely on Uniswap. It was 21,000 on Uniswap, only 6,500 over on MEXC. The rest was over on PancakeSwap. So that was Definity. And again, there's no reason for people that have money, that have long-term, like, you're not selling Definity if you have money and you're smart. You're just not. You're only adding more. I know this because I know exactly what's going on with that company, and I am nothing but bullish. I've never sold. I will not sell for, I don't want to say quite a while. If it does a nice 10x, by the end of August, and the other stuff's like if Comey just, oh god, if Comey goes down while this stuff does like a 10x, I'm gonna get so much freaking Comey. I guess that could be our other. That could be our other thing. I do want to go over one thing for Definity that was done yesterday. Michael Sawek says, I'm excited to share a development that marks an important step in Definity Market's long-term strategy. We've welcomed Bensi Rabi, I'll say Rabi, co-founder and CEO of Utila, to our board as non-executive advisor. For those of you who may not know, Bensi and the team have been doing some pioneering work building the pipes and wires for our digital assets. Now, what does it mean for us? Put simply, Bensi will be working hand in glove with our folks at Definity Markets. The idea is to swap ideas and look for fresh ways to grow opportunities in both digital asset space and the good old foreign exchange markets. We're talking about bringing these two worlds closer for some of the more sophisticated players out there. This isn't just a handshake deal, part of a larger shared vision with Utila and Definity Markets to build the kind of robust, reliable infrastructure that big institutional players will need to securely hold and move their digital assets. Ultimately, we're aiming for a world where traditional money and digital assets can flow seamlessly, side by side. It's about laying down the groundwork for the future, patiently and thoughtfully. This kind of future doesn't happen overnight. It requires experience, patience, and partnerships with people who understand the long game. That's exactly why we're thrilled to have Bensi on board at Definity Markets. Love that. Anyway, that was yesterday. Let's do a Komi here real quick. Once I get to the, oh gosh, OMI to the moon. Well, OMI's having a bit of a rough day, as did, oh, it's back up to 00019. All right, it was down to 00018-ish before. Now it's only down 6.5% on the day, and that was a 2.45 million in volume though, which I will take because a lot of times don't have that. But yeah, OMI eventually to the moon. Crazy. 25 million OMI for an uncommon comic. Was it an uncommon? If it was, good for whoever got it. But it's if you look at it like, oh, bro, uncommon comic. Sure, yeah, that sounds silly. But when you frame it in a way like, hey, it's the mint 1968. It's essentially a one of one. Like there are multiple secret rares, but there's a few amount of secret rares. There's like 80 of them, right? It's really rare. But there's still multiple of them. Like even if 90% of them are like gotten for many reasons, with the reason being like they're in holders' hands or they're in an account that's banned, like whatever. There's always still others out there, but there's literally only one mint 1968. Doesn't matter what the rarity was, so that's why they did it. The Vegas is talking about ETH meow. Oh, I was. All good things, mostly, kind of. All good things, mostly, kind of. Welcome along. Great to hear. Meow meow meow. Ice Barrel. Okay, very good. Oh, got a rare on the drop. Hell yeah, very nice. Well, hola, Dashi. Why, hola, everybody. Come on, every pony. Smile, smile, smile. Come on, every pony. Anyway, so that was a Komi. Again, not doing that well today. Again, down 6.5%. But again, as the rest of the market, I don't think I've gone over a single crypto that is up today. Speaking of which, let's try Delorean. Let's see what that's at today and see if it can break the cycle. It's up 0.3%. They did it. They broke the cycle. It is actually up on. It's 0.3%. That's really nothing to write home about. Either way, if it was up or down, should celebrate that it's not down like 8%. 12 million in volume, so it's still getting that, Brad. $15 million market cap. Like I said, I really do want to. The token unlocks that happened this week really did not affect the price, at least not negatively. So I thought that was good. I don't know when I'm going to get the rest of my other tokens. We'll see. Tokens I have now are worth next to nothing, because just the price is down like 70% from once it came. It'll go much higher in the future, in my opinion. But yeah, as of right now, not a great look for it. But it is one of the only things that is attached to a legit IP that everybody seems to love, legit nostalgia. And what I'm thinking here is like, this is just one of the IPs that's on VeVe. Delorean and Delorean's thing, they got it to a $15 million market cap, and it's just one IP. Oh, OMI. Let's see what we got here. Oh, OMI is less than 4x the price of it, and it's and it's got like 250, 300 IPs. Zombie says, I fell into your trap the other night, Randy. He was trying to get the 666 Vampirella, which is also edition 666. Or if I got the secret rare, I was going to stop. 40 comics later, got the secret rare and common locked. Oh, got the secret rare and the common locked. Very good. Very good. Get that bread. Oh, hey, Bitcoin's at 119 now. And Akomi's down 7.5%. Ripping pasta. Akomi's actually down below the 00019 that it was before, which is very strange. I legit just checked that. Anyway, so that's Delorean. Let's see if Delorean has anything over on their X. Oh, God, my back hurts. 20 hours ago. If you're going to bet on RWA, make sure you hold Delorean DMC, which has one of the strongest IPs in the industry. Hot damn. Is that a Hot Wheels? Oh, Hot Wheels DeLorean. That's looking good. That is looking good, brothers. Then we have Week, has 170,000 followers over on X. Saying new listing alert on Week. We're excited to announce the spot listing of DMC Delorean Labs on Weeks, sorry. July 23rd, 10 a.m. UTC. That was today. They got it. They got another listing. Good for them. Claps down below for them. Credit card locked for fraud. Oh my God. Well, you got the secret rare and credit card locked for fraud. That is unfortunate. We will. Well, that'll prevent you from spending some money. Are you at San Diego Comic-Con? Are you there? We were there last year. You were not there this. Bro, when VeVe Fan Bam broke my heart yesterday, she's like, it's my first time going to an event without you. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I should have been more. It was smarter for me to invest and get another gold logo as opposed to going. So I honestly should have gone, but I didn't. It's on me. Feel like R-Truth from WWE, like that's on me. Sorry guys, the messages will have to wait. That was a Comey. What do we got? Devi. Let's take a look at the Devi. Let's see where they are at the. And then, did I do Definity? I did. So Devi has down 11% on the day. 240. Bro, it was actually down. Actually, it was really only down like 46, 47 cents today, which is wild because it was up to like 61 cents yesterday, down to 40. It is so volatile. I was like, it would have behooved me to sell a little bit yesterday because then I 100% would have sold. I would have bought today, but you know what? I missed it. It's rough. I have no one to blame but myself. That being said, get out of here. It's better than the 41 cents we've been at, so I'll take that. I mean, according to Devi lore, there's a whale group if you have 100,000 Devi, which unfortunately I don't because that's about $49,000. So I don't right now, but $776,000 in trading volume, so I'll take that. 43, almost $44 million market cap. I believe we have some. Oh yeah, we do. We have stuff from Devi today that we can go over. Meow, 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 meow. We plan to put more info out about Devi Stream and how it affects us, how it affects the Devi. And now we have from Tom Anderson saying, we have crypto experts on our team. It's not a matter of being out of touch. It's easy to see what others do and how to act like other projects. For one, that category isn't easy. It's incredibly competitive. It should be intuitive that many, many projects are all chasing, and for the few that rise above the noise, it's easy to simply point at them and say, look what they did. That's what you have to do. But that's not an easy game. And more importantly, mother flapper. Sorry, every now and then I get those ice pick headaches and I want to kill myself for like 6 seconds after that. Anywho, but it's not an easy game. More importantly, that's not our game. And we have different constraints. If I jump on a channel and say we're going to the moon, then that creates a paper trail that turns TradFi partners off. We have different forces and constraints, but also different paths to growth, many of which are different than other projects. Agreed. I love Tom. There's more to go over. We have comments. I wish, brother. I wish. Same. Wes says, I'm worried there are too many altcoins this cycle. That is a common argument I see. All right, let me go and read something to you, Wes. I hope you're comfy. Hope you're in a nice little fireside chat. You're in the bathtub, because I am going to read you a bedtime story. If I can freaking find it. I might not be able to find it. And if I can't, sorry, the bedtime story will have to wait. There we go. Wes, this is actually a misconception. Even though there are literally millions of new tokens since 2021, the money is still massively concentrated at the top. In fact, right now, even more so. Per CoinMarketCap, on 13 November 2021, the top 100 tokens acquired 94.4% of the total crypto market cap. Top 200 was 96.3%. Again, this was 13 November 2021. What is it now as of 13 July 2025? Well, instead of 4 years ago being 94.4% for the top 100, it's now 98.6% of the top 100. And the total market cap of the top 200 accounts for 99.7% of all of the crypto money out there. So yeah, there are millions more tokens, but nobody's looking at them. Nobody cares about them. It's really focused on more of the top 200. So obviously everyone wants to be in that. How do you get in that? You have to go in and you have to make a lot of noise. You have to go in and just work and build every day. And you have VeVe that's working on their level with these amazing partnerships, and that's great. But I only see me, Foster Hill, VeVe Viral, Crypto Cosmo. I don't see that many people going on other people's posts and say like, hey, this looks really cool what you're doing. I would love to do, like, this is what I have right now. I have this this cool little, Colonel Sanders, from VeVe and KFC. But I would love to add what you have to my repertoire. Like, tell me about yourself. Like, Crypto Cosmo is incredibly effective at that. Going in and saying like, hey guys, am I doing this right? Post his moonbirds, post his whatever. He has so many different things. Like, he posts 3 really popular things, and then he posts a partner statue. Like in that same post. And he's just like, guys, am I doing it right? So when you go in and you have a moonbirds, or you have a crypto punk, or you have auto, like dick butt, like whatever it is, and you say like, hey, these are all really good things, and then you post a partner statue, people are like, what is that? So again, VeVe's really good at making the partnerships. David is really good at making those partnerships, and you have some of the community that's working for their bag. But I really like. I'll give you a real-time example. Let's go to VeVe official on their TikTok. I'm going to put on mute, and here's their latest video. Oh, 1 like, 1 comment. I am both the only like and only comment. Okay. What about this one? Okay, 2 likes. All right, let's go. And I'm one of them, and I am the only comment. All right, what about the next video? All right, 14 likes, 2 comments. It is me and this one guy named Primero. I have no idea who he is. What about this one? All right, 5 likes, and again, 1 comment. I wonder who it is, and I'm the only one. Like, you can't go in and expect to get in front of people's eyes when you're not doing, like, all it does, bell for notifications, hit like, comment, cool. It takes less than 5 seconds to do that. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and I feel like people can't really complain if they're not doing the work for their token. They're not working for their back. Zombie says, you might be right, Wes, but remember, there's more money in the system. There's a ton more money in the system. Titanium Nuts reposted the stream. Oh, my man, Titanium Nuts. Iron Man does have the Titanium Nuts. Iron Man 616 reposted the stream. Titanium Nuts, Iron Man, y'all are my bays. Mr. Locknet says, hi, I'm new here. What's the easiest way to buy OMI? Well, if they listen, easiest way right now is to take your, well, I guess there's 2. If you have a stacker, that's going to be the easiest way. You can swap Ethereum and USDC on there. If you don't have a stacker, the easiest way would be to send Ethereum to your Coinbase wallet and then swap that for OMI. Now, it is going to be a little bit harder, or a tiny bit more expensive to do that, because there's less like there's very low liquidity in general for OMI, and Base is the main thing they have liquidity for. And on Ethereum, there's even less liquidity, but again, you can still get it on there, and that is the easiest way. If you go on, if you want to get it on like that slightly cheaper way, you have to bridge your ETH to ETH on Base, and then so it's really just that extra step. You just bridge your ETH on Base, or if you have your OMI on ETH, send it to your stacker wallet on ETH, and then bridge that. You could do it for free. Again, that does get a little more complicated, a couple extra steps. Easiest way is send Ethereum to your Coinbase wallet, swap it for OMI. Or if you have if you have if you have some VeVe collectibles, just connect to Stacker and then sell your collectibles for OMI. That's another easy way. Something that I don't know if I'm going to be able to find because I posted it like a few hours ago, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll see. I'll give. Okay, yeah, right here. Binance Africa says, "I'm bored. Explain crypto to me like I'm your grandma. Go." And then I said, "Hey, grandma, click this link, choose how you want to pay, and buy daCat token." It is easier to buy daCat than it is OMI. I will repeat. It is easier to buy daCat than it is OMI because you could pay with Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, Google Pay, MoonPay, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, 70 different ways to pay. Ease of access to the token is one of the things that I think it would, one of the things that is possibly needed for us to moon. And it is unfortunate that the easiest way is still Coinbase Wallet or Stacker. Now, it'll get easier when Coinbase does that DEX program, and then they're able to have it right off of Coinbase. That's fine. That's easy. That's nice. But yeah, right now it's easier to buy daCat. Throwing that out there. Coinbase Wallet, he means. It's not yet, but through their DEX program, they're doing that. We don't know when, but you can still get it for Coinbase Wallet. Altcoin cream will always rise to the top, 100%. Can't wait for that. Can't wait. Carlos Casa is wild. The little volume, bro. I know little volume Definity has. I mean, it still did like 29K in volume, but a lot of that was because somebody dumped and was like, okay, cheap prices, and the piranhas came in. Like, yeah, let's go get that cheap stuff. Who did something? Damn, daCat. daCat Telegram be going hard. Quite a one's never comment. I still believe your time will come. 100%. I mean, this has been a good couple months for daCat over here. We're doing a lot of work. Bill Gar says, Essence down today too, thinking about scooping more. I fudged up so bad on that because, actually it's down like 14. Yeah, like it's down 14% on the day, Essence, but it's also still up 55% from a month ago. Because again, it was down to like 2.5 at one point. So it really got, I should have stacked down there and I didn't. Is it easier to buy? Again, it's up 55% from that point. Now, granted, it's down 25% over the last 7 days. But yeah, I probably should buy a little bit, just a little bit, because I think that's going to do. I'm thinking that's going to do wonders. When he has stolen me out, the sound of meow 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 meow. Yeah, I am not getting oh yeah, Definity. I'm not doing that well. Let me do something here real quick. Ooh, not a lot. Take a look at Essence real quick though. I don't care about, nobody cares about Essentia. Continue. Yeah, I think I'll just get a little tiny bit. Got that bag, BG. Got that bag. Get that bread. I love this game. Okay. I am probably, unless a token really, really, really goes down, I'm probably not going to buy any more unless I have a little bit of maybe not. I'm so busy. Maybe next month. We'll see. I'll keep y'all posted. Yeah, it might not be a bad day to get some. Anyway, let's go back to, we did Devi, did Definity, DMC. Oh, we did everything. All right, very good. Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. Oh, damn, there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. 410 billion PNC Bank has partnered with Coinbase to offer crypto services. $4 trillion banking giant JP Morgan to offer Bitcoin-backed loans. Here we go. FBI drops investigation into Kraken, crypto exchange founder. Here's the new Dragonite. Nobody asked for it, but that's what we got. 410 billion PNC Bank has partnered with Coinbase to offer crypto services. I just read that. Oh, a boy and his Pikachu. It's so beautiful. President Trump says he is considering eliminating capital gains tax on houses, which would be amazing. Haven't I told you lately? Fed so. Oh, sorry. President Trump said Fed Chair Powell is keeping interest rates high for political reasons. Agreed. That man should be fired. That man should be jailed. Let's see what we got here. President Trump announces a new trade deal with the Philippines. The U.S. will pay 0 tariffs, and the Philippines will pay 19%. That is nuts. Taki Gaijin says, as we move through the bull run, what are you going to wish you bought more of? On VeVe. I said probably more logos. I mean, I have 3. I think that's enough. But, I mean, you can never have too many logos, right? Never have enough chips. Beautiful way. Oh, also, something that I didn't do before, which I'm totally going to do now, is I'm going to ask y'all to smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon. Smash the super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. It'd be super great. Okay. Island. Yep. Doesn't change. Okay. Very good. Imagine. Okay. Other people had said partner statue, Todd's, etc. You know the drill. Foster Hilt was his birthday yesterday. I love that man, Foster Hilt. Federal Housing Director Polte says he believes Fed Chair Jerome Powell will be resigning soon. Today is not that day. I hope he resigns soon. It'd be great for the markets. They would rip. Comics and Crypto says, with metallic red Spider-Man dropping on VeVe Official, which would you rather have? Mint number 55 or mint number 62? Let me go to Comics and Crypto and see what the results of that were, because that was a poll. Can't seem to find the poll because they post so freaking much. I really don't know where the poll is. I could have sworn it was yesterday, but it might have been 2 days ago, or they might have deleted the freaking thing. Bro, why do you guys post so? I mean, I know why, because it's good. Okay, 62% had voted for number 62. That's weird. And 38% voted for mint number 555. I voted for mint number 555 because that's the last mint, and assuming that someone would pay more for that. But I guess number 62, because Spidey came out in 1962, I guess that made sense. You have OMI Watcher, who is either a paid fudder or someone that is just very mentally ill in general, saying that David and Dan continue to sell large amount of tokens, and he posts a picture of a wallet. And be advised, those funds, that particular wallet is from the business development wallet and do not belong to Dan and David at all. Dan and David have not sold, but that particular wallet is likely used to provide exchange liquidity, support business operations. Again, that's what a business development wallet is for. Obviously, you have people that just want to lie, and again, lying to people. Like I don't like liars. I don't deal with liars. But I do like to go in and correct the mistakes and correct the misinformation that the liars spread. Comics and Crypto had posted almost 100 reviews for the Fantastic Four debuts, with 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the best. I've been waiting my entire life for a good Fantastic Four movie, and apparently this is it. Apparently, we are on the precipice of a decent movie. Many outlets describe the movie as the franchise's best adaptation. Decider calls it the franchise's best adaptation yet, that restores optimism in storytelling, especially praising its emotional depth and retro-futuristic visual style. However, I have heard that this movie, even though it's good, still does have its problems. And again, I'm just happy it's a step in the right direction for both Fantastic Four and the MCU at large. There are 2 post-credit scenes, so definitely gotta. Ooh, can I do that tomorrow? I cannot do that tomorrow. I mother fudger. I am so freaking busy. I haven't seen Superman. I haven't seen Jurassic Park. I need a freaking vacation. I need a day off. Oh my God. Unfortunately, this is my schedule, and I can't. The next few days off I have is just going to be for a wedding in August that I just maybe on that Sunday I can do something. I don't know. Sorry. I just realized something. Anyway, Definity is doing so good in their business operations. The token today, not so much, but business operations, this is, God, they're doing incredible. Comey posted over there saying, using the metadata tab on the Stacker World Marketplace, users can compare floor prices of their favorite collectibles in OMI against the VeVe gem market. Every purchase on Stacker burns OMI and reduces the circulating supply. Find your deal today. I will find my deal. What's up, JKRB? You giving me those multiracial thumbs up. Gotta love it. Get it, boy. Excuse me. Sorry. DevStream is deploying a forward-looking crypto treasury strategy designed to combine institutional-grade liquidity with exposure to programmable sustainability with real-world asset tokenization as a core investment thesis. The company's treasury portfolio will initially include Bitcoin, Solana, and Devi, representing its dual approach to its digital asset strategy. Here we go. 70% rule in action. The first US 10 million chunk is being deployed into these 3 liquid assets, satisfying the covenant that 70 to 75% of each tranche must sit in 24/7 tradable crypto collateral. Upshot for Devi, immediate programmatic buying in Devi buying by DevStream adds baseline demand. BitGo custody and a listed consultant give institutional credibility to holding Devi alongside Bitcoin and Solana. JP Morgan Chase explores lending secured by clients' cryptocurrencies. SharpLink purchases 79,949 ETH between 14 July and July 20th at an average of $3,200. I'm sorry, $3,200 per ETH, total of 258 million, which is incredible. PNC teams up with Coinbase to give banking clients crypto access. FBI ends investigation of Kraken founder, returns seized devices, and crypto prediction market Polymarket weighs launching its own stablecoin. Interesting. Jack Dorsey Square is going to allow merchants to accept Bitcoin starting yesterday. Also, I'm going to have to do a couple of pull-ups here because my back is not feeling that great. See how it. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna hang for a minute. Oh, okay. All right. That actually feels pretty good. Okay. The hanging did some work. We did some wonders on that. Okay, we're gonna put the blanket over myself, and I'm gonna get it underneath the toes so that my toes don't freeze off. But Mom, my ears are cold and my feet are cold. That was a weird 19. Whenever 101 Dalmatians, the animated movie, came out. The SEC approves conversion of Bitwise 10 crypto index fund into an ETF holding for the following cryptocurrency: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA, SUI, Litecoin, DOT, Link, and AVAX. Okay, I think OMI should be in there, but whatever. Weekly trading volume on crypto treasury vehicles. U.S. public hit a 7-month high at 41.1 billion. 34% of the volume came from ETH-backed vehicles led by SBET and BMNR. No idea who they are, but they're doing a thing. Putty Penguins is going well. VeVe Meister saying, Dear VeVe, X does not favor external links and your posts may reduce their reach. You should consider posting videos directly on X. Sincerely yours, Der VeVe Meister. Agreed. It is stupid that I get more views than VeVe. That is redonkulous. They should be 100% live streaming to X or posting the videos to X directly instead of just the link. Sniper J Dubs, that said, if we get to 0003 by August 1st, he'll give away 10 million OMI. Now says, how many secret rare first appearance Spider-Mans do you have in your collection? Should I do a giveaway for one of them to the community? That'd be dope. Energy has 888 sets, which is absolutely nuts. Energy Tour, Elegant Colors, 5,965 comics is insane. Love that man. Don't know who that is. That is. Oh, look at what Gary Baseman drew for Ozzy Osbourne. I love Gary. Good man. Afterlife. Oh my God. Hard money. Okay. Oh, I have to go over that. Okay. President Trump announces largest deal ever made with Japan, investing $550 billion into the U.S. and the U.S. getting 90% of the profits. That man is a genius. He's a goddamn genius. Movements. Oh, what is that one? Conceptual. Send out my money. It's about the making of art as an event rather than the making of well-crafted art itself. I'm going to read that quote every day to myself. Ethereum ETFs recorded net inflows of 3.57 billion in July, marking the highest monthly inflow so far, and we're not yet done with July. Almost, but soon. Trump says Tulsi's hotter than everyone else. She found out Obama led a group of people and they cheated in the elections. That is a big accusation, but I don't. Obama endorsed Tulsi, and now she. Oh God, I don't know what's going on. This is wild stuff. Wild stuff. Anyway, Trump says we just completed a massive deal with Japan, perhaps the largest deal ever made. Japan will invest, at my direction, $550 billion into the U.S., which will receive 90% of the profits. The deal will create hundreds of thousands of jobs. There's never been anything like it. Perhaps most importantly, Japan will open their country to trade, including cars and trucks, rice, and certain other agricultural products and other things. Japan will pay reciprocal tariffs to the U.S. of 15%. This is a very exciting time for the U.S., and especially for the fact that we will continue to always have a great relationship with the country of Japan. Thank you for your attention to this matter. New York is wild for dropping two suns on a country and then 80 years later just being like, yeah, this is going to happen. That is insane. Obama bullied her and Tulsi mentioned it on Dodge. Oh, I did not know. I did not know that. Yeah, Tulsi. Okay, Tulsi's you don't want to mess with Tulsi. You don't want to mess with a veteran, especially like a veteran minority woman that is just gonna use that card. Yeah, I don't want to mess with her. I love Tulsi. Went to Obama and try her best to help stop a war. Agreed. I didn't know that he bullied. I didn't know she had this. I got to watch this freaking interview. I'm behind the times, man. I am behind the times. Shout out to Adam EYT8 saying he's hit his 100th unique set and first set challenge. I think most importantly, he's level 69. I'm comment nice down below 69. So shout out to him, Adam E. Oh, I am Iron Man. Oh, Ozzy. You can rest now. Insane. Omar, I remember in 2013, Rand Paul was told by the administration what their goal was in Syria, and it was to fight to a stalemate. And I remember at a commander's call bringing up Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution. This was like one of the most controversial commander's calls like ever in Air Force history. And it was couldn't touch me. Long story short is it's a wild time. 2013 was wild. I don't even know why I remember it. Probably because I was involved. Anyway, BlackRock yesterday bought $426 million worth of Ethereum. No Bitcoin. Hella bullish for ETH. Hella bullish. It was intense few years in the Obama administration. Serving under him was apparently it got much better under Trump, as far as military goes. Anyway, 5,000. I love this game. I love life. I love whoever created this crazy game we call life. I gotta buy a beer because it's good times. Anyway, Fantastic Four. Nope, want to go over that. Nope, not that. Goldman Sachs and BNY Mellon to launch digital tokens tied to money market funds. It's interesting. Then what do we got here? Also, when do we have? Oh shoot. Sorry, give me 1 second. I have to. What meow did you want to meow again? Because I don't know if that was tonight. I don't think it was tonight. Or that. Chris from Definity was on a space today. I don't know how he did. President Trump just called for Fed Chair Jerome Powell, a stubborn guy for not cutting rates, agreed. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that space went with Chris from Definity Markets today. Clearly, some people didn't listen to it, like myself. Give me 1 second here. Negative and positive comment. Yeah, doesn't change unless someone makes a change. Clear number of them straight voters, 100%. Step it up. Yeah, dude, Crypto Cosmos just being the so it takes 2 seconds to go onto CoinMarketCap and then one just to vote bullish, which I already did, and then just to go on their stuff and just make a comment. But this isn't about. Yeah, so I made a comment on it. I don't know where it is. Latest. I guess that's me. ZFP. I guess that's my coin market cap. I said just grabbing more. Crypto Cosmos says OMI very bullish. Disney does business with very few crypto companies. There's a lot that they do regular business with VeVe, so I'm gonna give him a plus over there. But yeah, there's a lot of fudders on there. I don't know who Ricky Hans is saying OMI new incoming it says incoming new all-time low. Be advised, this would have to go down like 90-ish% for it to reach a new all-time low because it's like quad 0, like 3 something. And we're 0002. Well, 00018919. So yeah, it's strange that you have this really large amount of fudders that are determined to just lie to people. So again, very insane, very sad, but shout out to Crypto Cosmo for organizing people and be like, hey, let's just disabuse people of the lies and the notions that that the liars try to perpetrate or purport. Denzel, hoping more people do. Seen a number of people jump in already. Awesome. Had to. Love Crypto Cosmo. The dude's my bae. He deserves the best. I went over gold and BNY Mellon. All right, Bitcoin miner Mara Holdings to raise $850 million to buy more Bitcoin, other purposes. Let's read what they have to say. Mara Holdings Inc. announced proposed private offering of $850 million of zero coupon convertible senior notes. Leading digital energy and infrastructure company today announced that it intends to offer a subject to market conditions and other factors $850 million aggregate principal amount of 0.00% convertible senior notes due 2032. The notes in a private offering to persons reasonably believed to be qualified institutional buyers in reliance, blah, 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 on base with the 13-day period. Okay, cool. So that was that. High roller. What did VeVe just post? Complete the set of Emily Strange. Emily the Strange inspires kids to think outside the box, embrace their inner creativity, and stand out from the crowd. Complete the set and earn a one-time 100 MCP bonus. Hold that set and earn 15.75 MCP daily. And a nice little itty bitty buy of $300, $382 for Definity. Nice. I don't think that really changed anything with it, but let's see. Oh my God, stop messaging me, please. It's okay. It's okay. He's from. Oh my God. That is a whole. Bruh. All right, we'll call after I'm done the stream, or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I don't have a. Jesus. Unless you want to come join the stream. Paramount is paying South Park creators $1.5 billion to make 5 more seasons. This is why I'm all in on doing my daCat stuff. Can't watching kids. Coolio. Sounds good. Yeah, this is why it might pay to it might behoove me to go in and continuing to work on daCat and making a big universe, because Paramount is paying South Park creators $300 million a year for the next 5 years, which is nuts. U.S. home prices hit record high in June. Very good. Bro, what could, oh God, what is South Park worth, bro? What is that like? Oh, I gotta send this to my boys here. Hold on. Let me go to daCat whale group. I don't know where they are. Fuck, I didn't mean to click on that. We can make daCat huge. Okay, moving on. Went over the home prices, bro. I guess there's something, I don't even know who this is for. Wherever you have X coins, is that Elmon X? Yeah, it is. So Oscar VeVe Rican says, in order to buy 100 coins on Elmon X, the base price is $135.36 for 100 coins. And the Google service fee is $54.63. That is a ton of fees. Anyway, so it costs $190 for 100 tokens. Nope. Tina Garcia says it's not the level or rank I'm almost proud of. It's the climb alongside my VeVe fam at level 70. She's no longer level 69, which is the nicest level ever, but proud of her either way. Meow, meow. Plan to put more info out about how Devi stream affects us. Very good, very good. The US and the EU are close to finalizing a 15% tariff deal. That is incredible. Hold on, let me read something from Crypto Cosmo real quick. The energy will deal with it. Okay. Burn alert. The remaining supply of Amazing Spider-Man 1963 number 5 is set to burn from the VeVe store today. I mean, I didn't expect that one to do that well. I want to go over and see what it's doing. Oh shit. If the VeVe app would work properly, I would tell y'all. But it does not want to for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. Nope, it only showed the most recent one. The latest drops though. Come on, VeVe. Okay. All right, there we go. That's much better. Much better. And that had to be, yeah, so it's 24 June. And on 24 June, I am so sorry. I feel like once VeVe gets the app to work at a pretty good, right there we go. It's the first meeting of Spider-Man and Dr. Doom, and there was 5,000 of these, and it did really well. Hold on, 471, yeah, 527, 548, 562. So let's say 47. It made $41,000. So I want to see. Made $41,000, and again, I don't necessarily understand it's the first meeting of Spider-Man and Dr. Doom, and again, it 41,000. It was $10, so it made 41,000. Guess it did well. I mean, it did well enough where there's a lot of them, right? There's like 4,000 books. I don't know why this one does so well. I mean, maybe it's worth a lot on the outside. And like a CGC. Because it's not like you can get the common for like $1. It's still like $3.50. $3.50. Ooh, Strange Tales, number 126. That's secret rare, like doubled. Not bad. Not bad. Let's check on Silver Surfer today. See where that's at. Still okay, it's still the same as before. Let's do Amazing Spider-Man. What should we look at? Let's look at comics here real quick. We'll do Fantastic Four number 1. I'll see if there's any shit, didn't want that. Fantastic Four number 1. I'll see if there's any cheap ones. Nah, it's still $10 for a common. My collectibles listed a comic one of these for like $7. I was like, okay, so I got that last night. I said thank you. Let's try Fantastic Four number 5. See what that's at. And if there's a common under like it's $6. I really wanted it 5. That's that. Let's do what else? Let's do Century number 1. And see what Century number 1 is doing. The common's still $4. There's only 2,200 of these though, so total between the common through the secret rare. Let me do Silver Surfer number 3. See how that goes. First appearance of Mephisto. I can love it. And that's at $5 a common, which I was buying them at 3, so I'm kind of happy about that. How many of these do I have? I got 36 of them, so I'm pretty happy. It's gone up, and there's not a ton. There's like 4 of them before it reaches almost $10, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's take a look at partner statues and see what the partner statue is doing. $1,240, not bad, not bad. The cheapest. What is the cheapest? Cheapest 3-digit is 2,000. I could lift a 3-digit for 1,800, and maybe it goes. I don't know. I don't really want to do that now, though. Well, I'm going to keep that. X can support. Okay, very good. Let's see the gold logo. I want to see where my boy is. VeVe gold. There's 11 in the market. $4,300. That's VeVe Viral actually trying to sell. He does want to get some more OMI. He might want to sell it, put it at like $3,750. Might get bought there, or at least quicker than what it is right now. And let's do Todd. See what he's at. It's at 408, so it's pretty cheap. Or I shouldn't say that. It's not at 460 like it was the other day, but it's also not 300. So 408's not bad. You can actually get a sub 100 for 15 million OMI, which is pretty cheap because again, it's sub 100. It's like 3K. It's actually less than 3K. I actually should change that because that's less than $3 grand right now. Let's do Reso, and then we'll take a look at crypto Twitter and see what they're at. And we might do more news. I don't know. So Eddie Reso, Batman, 580 is technically the floor, but there's an auction that ends in 10 hours and 55 minutes, and it's $400. $400 ain't bad. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. What is? So yeah, 580 the floor, but $400.30. I'm gonna try for that. Placed my bid. Raise a glass and dance on my friends at home, cause I don't want to waste the song. What else are we doing? Spider-Man. See what secret rare Spider-Man's at. Go to the collectibles. Show more. No. Oh, 3,100. That's not bad either. Hit the road, Jack. No back, no. Yeah, 3,100 is not bad. There's 1,000 of those. Let's check Miles. Oh god, we need collectibles here. Secret rare. Let's see what he's at. 9 in the market. 85 hundo. And the floor is Sergio. Sergio's got the floor on there. Cast. Very good. Type in. Okay, very good. Let's go to crypto Twitter unless let's go to crypto Twitter. Kevin Feige says Marvel Studios can't include Miles Morales in any MCU film. We've been told to stay away. That is some BS because the Miles Morales is kind of essential to the Secret Wars storyline. Like he's a very important character in that. Oh my god. I need to charge my telephone. Robinhood launches Ethereum Solana staking for customers. Very nice. David Yu and Dan Crothers to start. This is what VeVe Viral wants. David Yu and Dan Crothers to start doing OMI-focused interviews with crypto channels like in 2021. Yes, freaking please. for VeVe official to bring back transfers, which I don't think they can do. Everyone wants it, but you know, there's a lot of tax evasion stuff with that just befall on the people, be a mess to deal with. Comey to list OMI in a USA-based centralized exchange. Coinbase would be nice, which we are getting from Coinbase, so that's fine. They don't need to pay for it. Paid marketing partnerships specifically for the OMI token, agreed. That would be nice if they could fucking do something like that. Why they haven't, I have no fucking idea, but again, not my company. Beyond my, I don't own any of the company. You had, I forget this dude's, Kramer today says that he wants to buy Bitcoin and ETH for his grandchildren as a hedge against inflation. Probably why the market went down today, because of the inverse Kramer. Win $500 in crappy spontaneous meme competition has just started. I think that might have been for a space that was on today. Crappy Bird does have a space tomorrow at like 11:30 that I might have to be on, and then they might come on. Like, there's so much. I'm so freaking busy tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so busy. And we have VeVe announcement tomorrow. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Is it going to be Johnny Depp? Is it going to be Microsoft? Is it going to, like, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. We have two. We have a panel between David, Todd McFarlane, Pudgy Penguins, a couple of other places. Video Shane's going to be on that, and then we have them at Hall H somewhere. Cardinal says, "Hey, Choppy Cat, looking forward to the Red Metallic Spidey because less than I think it is 500 editions, right? They're keeping 55 of them, and it's Spidey. Should hold a premium. Spending 100. I'm going to definitely spend as well. 100. Okay, Mark Cat was the talk today. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I might do it. I might do it. I might do it. Emily the Strange is coming to VeVe. Gothic, meow, 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 meow. Let me give a straight fire. See, this is all you have to do. This is all you have to do. Click notifications for VeVe. Oh, hey, something's coming out. You like, and you hit straight fire. Well, I'm the first one to do that every time. Is beyond me. Devi's going Tuesday tomorrow. Because unfortunately, no. You might be able to see it right after, unless Video Shane goes live. Unless VeVe FanBam wants to do it. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe VeVe Magic. You know, again, we'll see. Where is this over here? Ooh, okay. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's go to X and let's talk about the crypto Twitter and let's see what people are talking about. Ow, mother. Oh, God, that didn't feel good at all. Awesome. Jesus, what? Nancy May says, you know what it's like when the system turns its back on survivors. The victims in the Epstein file deserve justice and the truth. We stand with President Trump on full and complete transparency. We can release them. That'd be great. Every manager that gets kicked out should say, and that's why AI is taking your job. I'd start every tirade with are you, oh God, I can't talk about that. Oh my God. God damn, that is nuts. That is a lot of money. Sorry, I just going over somebody that, Jesus, that is insane. Mario awful. Okay, all right. Oh, we got Max from the OMI Homie saying, in case you're unfamiliar with my game, y'all thought I was playing about Comic-Con. He's got patches for life. He does patches for life. This is a cool dude. Love this dude. Nerd alert. For sure. Jesse.base.e says 5 months later, and there are 3 pieces of content and 4 creators that are making over $1 million. How? Artist. Oh, okay. How long until an artist or creator coins a piece of art for content on Zora that sustains it? So I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of Zora. Brock McBlockchain says this is banker bot codes for sure. Can't wait to see what else comes to the banker ecosystem. There's a lot of people that are talking about it. I don't know if I've seen like a top tier investor go in and be like, yep, I'm in 100K, 500K. But I do know it's getting the attention of people that are in the space. People are using it. People are talking about it. Might be something to watch. Runway's AI takes a stage at Netflix. Netflix is tapping Runway, an AI startup that turns text into video and motion into animation to help make content faster. Already using AI for special effects and is now testing Runway's tools behind the scenes. Disney's also been in talks with Runway, but says it's not ready to plug it into production yet. With AI creeping into the studio system, Hollywood's worried the robots might roll the credits next. Interesting. I guess Netflix used AI to collapse a build. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. This guy Tommy B is giving away a free Azuki at 200 plus listeners. That's really cool. I want to do that. Terrible says, what, in your opinion, is the biggest silent threat the world is facing right now? My boy Keo says, censorship. I don't know. What is the biggest silent threat the world is facing right now? Okay, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. There's people being very racist in that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. OM Gina, I love you. So Doge Millionaire says, when all we asked was for an airdrop and they just dropped us out of thin air. Oh, talking about pump. Yeah, pump. Told y'all I was never getting in this. Told y'all. Elon says everyone was a slave at some point in history, and we want to look to the future rather than the past instead of engaging in constant rehashing of the past. Because, in fact, if you study history broadly, everyone was a slave. We're all descended from slaves. It's just a question of when. Was it more recent or less recent? That's it. Agreed, Mr. Elon. Look towards the future. Kygo music? What's Kygo music? Kygo music. Paris Hilton says, congrats to Kygo music. This looks epic. So excited to be part of the CJ4D Plex family. You should come on the show and talk about it. Talk about it. Rita, Nisha's admit. Oh my God. All right, y'all about to see something wild. All right, this is a goat. And I don't mean greatest of all time, I mean an actual goat. That was insane. That was, oh my God. Cool. Check DM. Meow. Okay, being real with you. Right. Oh, being real with you, looking at some ducks crossing the road. That's adorable. Great. Host Obamagate. Oh God. Crypto Nearest Raw Uncut. 18. Come shill your project. 4-minute shills. Okay, that's really cool. Crypto Nera. Volta Inu. They've been having a space going on since 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was on there for a little bit. I was on there for like listening for a bit, and then I had a meeting at 7. Yeah, crows bring people money. Okay, this is all. Oh, Millie's talking about Banker as well. Viper is talking about Banker. A lot of people talking about Banker today. Amateur question. Gary Vaynerchuk says much will change when AR glasses become the primary devices in our world versus phones. Whether it's a decade, 10 years or more, it's a when, not if in my mind, and that'll reset the attention economy in a real way and reallocate the winners and losers of communication and business. Thoughts? Question mark. Look at my friendos having some fun. Have some fun this week. Sick. I want to take a ride. 22. Tara Strong says 9 years ago today, I did my first cosplay at San Diego Comic-Con. Had the best time surprising fans. I remember that. I used to go to San Diego every year for this. Fortunately, there's been quite busy recently. I guess fortunately / unfortunately been quite busy recently. Based Fish Mafia is going to come on the show on Monday. I actually have to give him a message here. Want to set a time to go over stuff because they're supposed to come on Monday, but they're very busy. New days from the beginning. Top today, daCat, very good. Oh, look at daCat on #1 on Memezilla yet again. daCat saying happy Wednesday. VeVe Fambam saying see y'all soon. Oh damn, Kaki Gaijin getting the secret rare. My man, good for him. Woo. Love Kaki Gaijin. Getting that bread. Crypto Cosmos, another day, another daily bullish vote for OMI on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. links if you want to join me. Let's lift it all together. We listen to each other's arms. Grok be sleeping. Delorean Labs. Yep, Delorean Labs is great. Hulk 181 says it had to be done, fam. There will only ever be 72 secret rare available to the public. And Mr. Hulk 181 got that bread. He got it. Good for him. Oh God. All right. Sorry, let me get to oh God, how many messages? All right, very sweet. Didn't pay nearly that much. Good. Let's do it. Can make the cat huge. Oh gosh, is there any organic things over here? No, we're good. Okay, sweet. God candles, strike. Oh yeah, so I guess Sharby is strike now. The game-changing user-powered platform built for devs, investors, and holders on base, driven by community, built for you. Stay tuned. Strike one. That is very dope. Oh, okay. It's Get a Dub. Get a Dub was the one that got that mint number 1968. He did it. He did it. He got it. Damn. There's VeVe collection. Oh, cool. We have my collectibles saying new addition to my VeVe collection. I'm going to the Quantum Realm with Marvel Studios Ant-Man, Secret Rare, 98 editions, con exclusive, set complete. My collectibles got that bread. Good for him. Good for him. I don't even know how much that is. I type in Ant. Go to collectibles. 7 in the market. How much did he pay for this freaking thing? It's 800 for. There's no way he paid anywhere close to that. There's no way. Like I can't picture him spending like $700 on that when he can get like an AF-15 ultra rare. But he got it, so good for him. Oh, Hope Van Dyne. I own 39 editions of Hope Van Dyne, aka the Wasp. The great one. Anyway, continue on. $5,000 bounty alert, so close. Energy. Oh, that looks really cool. This is a dope Scotty Young cover. That looks really sweet. Just like the old day. Gary O at 1234CA3 is just like old days. That was freaking exciting. Let's go. MCP points to get initial drop. Hit buy when it came back, then sold out. Got a bit excited on stream with O'Milly Tees hitting the secret rare. Awesome. Oh, Thomas Crypto landed that ultra rare. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. Quakey is having a stream tomorrow. 11. I won't be able to go because I'll be on stream with. I think. Ow, mother flapper. I'll be on stream with or on a space with Crappy Bird. Crypto Empress, which happens to have 114,000 followers over on X. Good for her. She says, bullish on DeLorean and Hot Wheels. This isn't just a typical meme coin. This was written by AI. It's a legendary brand with a deep-rooted history and a monumental legacy. Delorean Labs brand, backed by iconic IP that's already generating huge revenue, is truly a force to be reckoned with. Add in the power of Hot Wheels, a global toy and collectible giant, and you've got a combo that's unstoppable. The DMC poised to leverage this incredible IP. The future looks bright for fans and investors alike. This isn't just a hype train. The proven brand with a passionate community and endless potential. Like, this was all written by ChatGPT. Get ready, because DMC is a no-brainer. Agreed. What's a oh God. Tara Bull says, what's a perfectly legal thing that should be a crime? Pineapple on pizza. Fight me. Oh geez. Yeah, Congress being allowed to lie, 100%. Taxing our income, another 100%. Acting like the lockdowns were good for everyone. Oh, these people are dope. Pokemon says, visiting the Mega Evolution Experience booth at San Diego Comic-Con. At our walkthrough convention experience, you'll have the chance to go through your own Mega Evolution journey. Best Friends Animal Hospital says, Bedford County Animal Control just earned elite no-kill status with a 90% save rate. The culture of caring and compassion from dedicated staff made the difference, says Best Friends CEO. Your shelter should be next. You guys should come on the show and celebrate. I've been trying to get them on the show for freaking. How much do I have to fucking pay to get Best Friends Animal Society on this freaking show? they legit get like if when I die, they get like I have a life insurance policy, so that Best Friends Animal Society gets like $100,000 just from my death. So yeah, they should they should totally come on the show. Best Friends totally should. Granison Prime got his secret, not a secret, but got a Silver Surfer today. Very good. Chico Van Bonker got an uncommon and a rare. Oh god. VeVe Insights, love that. Memezilla, love you. Facts. Daily reminder from Hesse.base.eth says, never give up. Trust your instincts. Ooh, Ghost Rider looking good up in that alley. Orange Bag Lady says, oh no, I know, OBL, I know. Bad times. Even more arrests have been made in connection to the underground ring in Alabama where, oh my God, nope, not going over that. That is horrible. Omar saying mega enhanced booster box peaked at 400, now at 350 because the art that was revealed yesterday, retail was 161. People doubling their money with Pokemon cards. That's what you gotta love. I love this game. David's gonna be a busy boy. I hope he's all right. I am no longer the winning bidder for. All right, hold on. All right, I was no longer the leading bidder. Now it's $400.40. I'm going to increase my bid to $400.50. I'll get that. I'll get that resale. I'll get it. Woo. Okay, sorry. Media banker. Oh, Miss Gecko talking about BankerBot as well. Interesting. CLO.E says common gang but not mad. Love that OG cover. Same. Charles Hoskinson says straight up fake news. Okay, what is this? There's a guy named Contribune. It's 1,000 followers. I don't know if anyone's paying attention to him. It's Cardano scandal. Major players tackling Charles Hoskinson and IOG head on. Charles Hoskinson says straight up fake news. It's extraordinary how sad and low effort the media has become. I never threatened legal action against a whale. VeVe Meister says, I wish more normies would discover and read Chris' great blogs about digital collecting, where Chris Severs, aka Market Smart, says, release Silver Era history with the world's first digital asset of Silver Surfer #1. Read why this one is set to surf into collectors' bags and sold out in under 5 minutes. 100%. Will you create utility for a piece where holders can become actual investors in Chavez Wildlife Nature Preserve for animals who want to read and learn to do other good stuff too? You've got my brain thinking. You've definitely got my brain thinking. So I'm gonna take a picture of it. First off, I'm gonna wipe this phone. Wipe it off. I'm gonna take a better picture of it. Shit. Oh, much better. Yeah, I should. See, the thing is though, like if you invest in it's going to be a nonprofit. Like when I go in and I guess it could, like, it should make profits, and then that profits, it's really just going to be used to go back into the conservation effort of buying more land. But there should be something, because that's how you get more people to invest or to donate. Really, what I'm banking on is one, my own wealth, but on top of that, it's how many people that have followed me for so many years that are going to be multi-deca millionaires themselves and be like, okay, Chavez wouldn't have had this without you. Yeah, I'll give you a lot of money for this charity. But I also don't want those donations until I know that what I'm doing is going to work, because it would be right now. It is like, okay, Chavez, here's 500K. Start your animal charity. Like, that is not going to be efficient use of I will probably make some mistakes at the I will definitely make some mistakes at the beginning. Obviously, the land is one thing, and I'll be like, okay, that's my land. But also it might not work. You know, I can buy the land and I can pay my friends from the military to come protect the land with me, but that's not a even if that does happen, and we have fun, you know, pew pew and the poachers. There's no guarantee that the small amount of some of the endangered species on there, I think will help a bunch, and I think at least even if we can't complete our mission, we could at least move that ball forward. Yeah, but we should give some type of thing where I guess even if you can say like, hey, I own part of that, and that's a nice flex. That's a nice. What do we sell it in? Like even just 1% though, that's going to be a lot. And we could only do that for so many people. Maybe 0.1%, but that's really not enough. But then if you own 10 of those things, then you actually own 1%. So maybe something like that. Got to start bidding 5 minutes before the auction ends. Or you are telling others to be alert and check on it. It's how I got Thor Love and Thunder poster. Also, hi. Holders of the Cat comic series. So that's an interesting idea as well. Let me text some friendos about that. Okay, will you create? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Maybe we could. So let me go to the idea channel here and say, nope, that's not it. Gotta wait for this photo to upload and be like, all right, maybe an idea for later. I mean, if you get like every single, if you complete all of the sets of all of the stuff in the Cat universe, yes, we will give you like, so obviously if you complete the set of the Cat, like having the, you know, common to the secret rare of number one, because there's only going to be like 80 secret rares. Yeah, we'll 100% give you something for that. But then there's going to be DeCat number 2 through 10. There's going to be Ladies on Solana, Space Penguin. Like there's going to be all of these. And if you do get all of the ones that are in our, we will give you something incredibly, incredibly, incredibly special. I don't know what it is yet. There's probably not going to be a lot of people that do that. Maybe there are. I don't know what, but we will give you guys something incredibly special. I just bought some DeCat. Let's go. Let's get this bread. I love this game. Already, in case you guys don't know, I was going to make it just like Chavez Charity. Like I was going to make it the Chavez Charity Company. All of my companies have the name Chavez in it. I just make a point of doing that. But so instead of making it Chavez Charity, though, maybe it would be like DeCat Saves Them All, or DeCat Charity, DeCat Buys. DeCat, like the charity will involve DeCat, because again, I own 95% of the IP, for DeCat Chronicles anyway. This is going to be a really big thing. It'll be a big marketing thing for DeCat. So you'll never have to, like, unless I die, you are not going to have to worry about me. Like DeCat will do extraordinary things over the next several years. I was telling some people the other day about like round tripping, and I was like, listen, in a blow off top, and I've said multiple times that I could justify a $10 million market cap for DeCat and this cycle, just based on what I'm doing, not on the efforts of others, just what I'm doing. But what I haven't really told people is that once we reach that $10 million market cap, that's not just what I think I can justify. That is also a catalyst for other people to come in, where I have these confirmations. People are like, yep, get to a $10 million market cap, and we're going to go hard. And I don't know if that means like, hey, $300,000 buys, or if it's like, you know what, yeah, 20K here, 30K there, which is fine. But it will, because again, it's not like we're a company that has a multi we don't have a market cap in the tens of millions of dollars with like $200,000 in liquidity. No, daCat it's a multi-million-dollar market cap with almost $500,000 in liquidity. So again, really, really like that about daCat. Oh, there's actually more Ethereum in there than daCat. 241,000.5K worth of Ethereum and 241.3K worth of daCat. Very, very proud of that. So yeah, I mean, but my man, I saw you buy a little bit of the kitty. A little bit of the kitty. Good for you, mate. Good for you. All right. Anyway, that's probably going to be it for me today. I do have a bit to do here, and then I have another call I got to get on. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you. Everyone's able to that she. Yeah, Randy. Never mind, I'm fine. So.